Hey guys, welcome back to my. I'm probably gonna be a little bit late. Some video right here. And I think so. Um, so if you guys don't know already, my name is Keisha, and I am on a 4 month maternity. I'm on my third month of four getting weight loss surgery. I've been through all the clearances and I've been on the good for every single one. The last one that I have is the sleep apnea, and I'm so mad that it's the last one because it's actually the one that takes the longest to get results. So I've heard. Um, I got a appointment in June the 26th, the end of June I remember, and I got the appointment, and then the appointment for sleep apnea is just a consultation, and like she goes over all your information, and then she gives you basically the referral to have the either the in hospital sleep apnea appointment or the at home sleep apnea appointment. I forgot why you would get it in your house. I mean, in at the hospital. Um, I think that's option two, or I think that's option two when the first option doesn't work. I think that's how it goes. So, like I said, I have the sleep apnea kit. It wasn't a long process. Today I actually had the appointment. I went into the regular hospital first, and they went over the insurance part. She gave me all my paperwork, and then I actually went into the other hospital, well, the other section, and I talked to the doctor who was super cool, or whoever, I'm pretty sure he was the doctor, but he was super cool, and he actually, gave me like showed me how to do it, went over the paperwork. He was like really, really thorough and really, really cool. Like he was super cool. I really liked him. But yeah, so this is so what I heard is when I was getting the set with all my scheduling back in July is that it takes um, the results can take up to a month to get it can take up to a month to get the results back for the sleep apnea. So it could take up to a month to get the sleep apnea results. So that's why I really wanted to get like this in as soon as possible because my last month is of course August. The last appointment is August 30th. So I mean it is a little bit over a month until my last appointment. But literally it's like pushing it. So hopefully all the paperwork comes in. And this is like the last thing that would really hinder me from getting approved when I'm supposed to after the 4 months because, like I said, all my other clearances are good. Um, all my other clearances are good, and if I do have sleep apnea, especially severe sleep apnea, that means you wake up more than 5 times in an hour. Um, then I would have to get the CPAP machine, and I have to wear it for 1 month for 30 days. So that would be, I guess, from whenever I get the results to the 30 days, and then after that, they test me again for sleep apnea, and then you have to wait for those results. So that can like hinder like 2 to 3 months on to from me getting surgery. So I believe, yeah, you can still get weight loss surgery if you have sleep apnea, but they'll try to control it as much as possible. So and he did like the explanation on why you even get um, why you even have sleep apnea, like why you have to have it for weight loss surgery. He was saying usually, let's say you're not getting weight loss surgery and you have sleep apnea and your brain has the oxygen waves and it tells your brain, oh, you need to like wake up and breathe, and that happens. But when you have weight loss surgery, especially right after weight loss surgery, and you're on like medication for a few weeks, um, your brain takes a lot longer to understand that you need to wake up and take a breath, which makes a lot of sense. And it's very dangerous to have sleep apnea now, and even when you get weight loss surgery, because like I said, you're going to be on a lot of drugs, or I'm going to be on a lot of drugs, and the communication with your brain is going to be a lot slower than usual. So, um, this is a tip right here. I have to return this in the morning. The way he told me about it, it's like really simple. He said I might want to take off my nose ring, but I don't think I will. No. So this is what it looks like inside. Honestly, hey, Nisa, it is a lot to it, but then it's not. So he told me, like, what time do I go to sleep? Usually I go to sleep, like, no later than 11 o'clock. I'm honestly sometimes sleep before. I put my son to sleep really early, especially tonight, because, I want to have everything on, and I don't like going to sleep the same time as my son anyway, because I'm usually doing stuff. So, he gave me pictures on how to do it. It's honestly really simple. It is a lot though, like it's a lot. Like I have to put the machine to my chest. It's not even a machine, it looks like a beeper. I'll show you. And then I have straps going around my chest and then around my belly button. And then I have something going in my nose. And then I have a watch. Not a watch, but something that detects your pulse, and you have to put your finger in it. So that's really it. It does seem like a lot though. I mean, I would be so annoyed if I had to wear this every night. But I think this is just for, like, if I actually had sleep apnea, I think this machine is just for tonight. It's not like I have to wear this every single, like, time. So then I have instructions as well, which I haven't read, but this is just a copy of what we already went over, and then I have to sign it. Um, I had to sign it when I was there, so it says you will be instructed how to apply equipment before taking the equipment home, which you did. I had the written and the picture instructions. It gives you a number to call. Sleep studies must be completed the night the equipment is given to you. All so I, it says all sleep equipment must be returned on Tuesday, which is tomorrow by 10 a.m. Which I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna. It's probably gonna be a little bit later than that. Do not throw away any of the equipment. You are financially responsible for the equipment. Be sure to follow up with your physician within 1 week of completion of your sleep study. Failure to schedule could lead to a delay in your treatment. This could potentially lead to life-threatening to you. Do not drive if you are experiencing drowsiness. And that's it. That's everything we went over in the hospital. And then they give you information on how to do it, like the written way, if you like to read the instructions, or if you like to see the pictures. I mean, either way, I'm just happy I did a demonstration before I left. Pretty simple. So I'm going to show you what's in here. They give you tape, and that's because, let me show you. This is literally this is the machine. Literally, I don't know why I'm saying a machine because it's super small, but this is it right here. And this part right here, this goes into your nose, and it goes in like this. Wait, hold on. Yeah, it goes in this way. I know it goes in this way only because think, but only because it's staying in a lot better. Is it this way? No, it's not. It has to be this way. But either way, it's tickling my nose. Let me see. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it is this way. So it's this way, and then you put this over on. Because I don't, so when you put it around, you have to put it around your ears. That's probably why it is so weird. So you put it like this, and then you put it around your ears. And then you put it up like that. And then they told me to put tape right here so it doesn't fall out. So that's what the tape is for. And then it's super tight, so I can like loosen it up. But I don't think it's gonna fall out, and I think my nose ring will be okay with it in. I think it will be. It's not that uncomfortable, but if I had to do this every night, I would be like, oh my god. So yeah, that's that. And then this is the machine. It's not an on or off button. And then you put these two clips to your shirt. So I'll probably put it like right here. And then you have the two bands that are gonna go around this one will go around your chest area, and then this one will go around your belly button area, and that's it. And then it has the hook to go around you, and then that's it for the machine that's gonna go on you. It does seem like a lot right now. I mean, it is. I honestly think it is a lot. But it's a lot, but I think it's also pretty simple. I know I want to return this as soon as possible, only because I really want to get my results. So this is the other part, and I guess it turns on when you're like in a deep sleep, I guess. But this is like the watch part, and you put this on. I'm gonna put all this on when I'm literally like 30 minutes away from going to sleep. Oh wait, he told me to put it on my right hand. Only because I'm left-handed, so put it on my right hand. So you put it on. So it's on. And then this is just check your pulse. Put it on like that, and then again the tape so that it doesn't fall off. So you just tape it on there. So I should tape this, and then I tape the thing around my nose so it doesn't fall, because he said if they do fall off at night, you would have to redo the whole thing. And this is pretty tight on your finger, so I don't think this is gonna fall off. And I'm not like my son is a wild sleeper, but I'm not really a wild sleeper. So I don't think it will fall off. So I think I'm gonna end this video. Oh snap, this does turn on. This just turned on. Anyway, if you guys have any questions, definitely let me know down below. I will update you on this part within a week. Like whenever I get the results, I'll update you guys on it as well. I have my weigh-in this Friday, and I'm praying that I am not up any pounds. I am praying that I do not gain any weight. Oh, yeah, I'll probably put this on really, really soon. Only because it's getting kind of late, and I'll probably go to fix it. Yeah. So I'll probably get off this live only because there's nobody in here talking. I want to come on and do a video about my hair soon. And I want to come on and talk about being motivated to continue to do YouTube. Because I feel like a lot of people that used to watch me or that still watch me stop making videos themselves. I know I stopped making videos. So that's one thing I definitely want to come on here and talk about. But if you guys have any topics that you want me to talk about, I actually did a poll on my YouTube of what people want to see more. You guys want to see more hair videos out of me. You guys rather see the health videos. You guys rather see like the smaller YouTube connections more, like the shout outs and the support things and things like that. Um, you know, those things really do help your channel grow because you want to do your your thing as well. Like I'm gonna do the weight loss and the bariatric updates, of course, but you also want to do what people want to see as well. Um, I think I'm gonna start doing like I was before, like recording videos and then throwing them up throughout the week. You know, I still like to do my lives, but I think I'm gonna do some more recorded videos, just because it's easier to put out. But I don't think I have that much space on my phone, so I think I'm gonna have to like um, get some CDs and like put some of the stuff on the CDs. Thank you, Nisa. I think it's Nisa. If you guys just came into the live, I know there's only 3 people in here. I just showed the sleep apnea, my kit I have to wear for tonight. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. I'm hoping that everything goes well. Everything has been going well so far. I don't really think I have sleep apnea, but honestly, you never know. Um, I know one of the things she said was waking up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. It's like a hormone that's that contributed or combined with sleep apnea. And if I do drink a lot of water, and I do drink late at night a lot. Um, and I go to the bathroom a lot at night. But if I don't drink at night, like if I stop drinking during the day, like around 6 o'clock, I will not go to the bathroom at night. Maybe once, maybe. But usually I stop drinking like 9 o'clock, and I tend to drink water, Crystal Light and things like that. So it tends to run through me. So I'm usually going to the bathroom like 3 to 4 times at night. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully that doesn't mean anything. I'm not like a big snorer or anything like that. Um, I think I'm just like a normal sleeper. Then again, you don't know until you really get tested. Like there's certain things you just really don't know until you get tested. So I'm hoping for the best, but you never know. Um, so yeah, like I said, when I get the results, I will update you guys, and I will be coming on later this week, hopefully Friday, to give you guys an update on my 3 month bariatric update. I have a few questions. I usually always have questions for them, just to see if, well, they always say that I'm on track, or at least I can say the last time she said I was on track because, I was losing weight and I was doing some of the things that she was telling me to do, just so I can be more successful. They don't ask you to lose weight, but if you're doing the stuff that they're telling you to do, like smaller proportions, drinking more water, drinking protein shakes, I mean, just naturally you'll lose weight. They can tell who's putting more effort into the diet they're preaching than others. I'm not really doing it that much. I have introduced, a few of the things that they've been saying, but I haven't really that much. So, I haven't been losing like 5 to 8 pounds per month if I was really like implementing a diet. I'm losing like 1 to 3 pounds a month for real. Last month I lost Last month I lost 2 point something, so almost 3 pounds. And this month, I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna, find out this Friday how much I lost. Before I go, if you guys have any questions, I know there's only 3 people in here. I have to lose 32 pounds, and I'm barely tipping the iceberg. Are you getting weight loss surgery as well? If so, how many months, and what's your process like? My surgeon and not the company, but the program that I'm in, we don't have to lose weight at all. Like you can stay the same weight, but you just can't gain weight. Um, I know I've heard like some people have to lose like 5% of the weight, or they give you a direct number that you have to lose. But no, I don't have to lose any weight. This is just my particular goal. I would love to go into surgery at like 260 for real. I don't know why, or at least in the 250s. I don't think I've ever been in the 270s for that long. And right now, well, in the last like 5 to 7 years for real. Because when I had my son, I was 278, and I was 278 when I had my son, and 2 weeks later I was in the 250s. Yes, and I don't have to do any monthly supervision visits, but I do have to use typical evaluate if I want to get to sleep, and then I'll just basically do all my appointments. Okay, so I kind of get where they're going with that. Because literally, at the appointments, it's really, I'm not going to say it's a way to get money, but I mean, it's not really necessary. You're literally, I mean, the appointments are not that long, but you know, she talks about how everything's going, um, what you should be doing. She wants to know how your clearances went and if you need like more assistance. Like when I went in last month, we talked about like my psych evaluation. We talked about some of the goals she set for me. You know, she's a regular nutritionist, and the nurse that I talked to, and the nutritionist and the nurse, they were basically, you know, talking about the same things. But yeah, like I can see where they're coming from, where there's no appointments. You know what I mean? So how long do you think it's going to take you in order to, I guess, get the surgery or get down to 32 pounds? It's kind of a lot, bro. 32 pounds, like, that's a lot. I mean, I don't know. I guess 32 pounds would definitely take me 5 to 6 months. For real, for real. Yeah, 32 pounds would definitely, and that's me doing like the regular, you know, eating right, having my cheat days, exercising. I remember the last time I did like a little challenge on YouTube, and I was doing the lose 35 in five, or lose or something like that, and I think I lost 30 or 32 pounds. 2 months, okay. You can definitely do it, girl. With consistency, I remember one month on here. I think it was in February. The month of February, I lost 20. No, I lost 16 pounds in February, and it's literally 28 days. Like, how do I lose the most weight in the shortest month? But honestly, I was just eating really good. I was working out, and hey, Chris, and I was you know, just trying to stay focused for real, for real. If you guys just came in the vlog, make sure, not vlog, in the video, make sure you guys thumbs up this video. It really, really helps. If I'm focused, I can lose 10 to 15 in a month. Yeah, I agree. You can definitely lose that much. When did you start the process? Like, when did you have your first, I guess, meeting? I guess you can say. Usually, usually I lose. Thanks for stopping in, Chris. I really appreciate it. Um, Usually I lose about, on average, 7 pounds a month, 6 to 7 pounds, when I'm actually like staying focused. And like I said, not being extreme. Um, Nothing like, you know, I'm still doing my cheat days. I'm not being 100%. I usually like to do the 80-20 rule, where I'm 80% good and 20%, you know, doing whatever. So that's what I like to follow. 9 times out of 10, sometimes it works. I feel like right now I'm like 95% bad and 5% good. I mean, it's honestly just my eating, because I did go to the gym. It's a long story, LOL, but this last program I started in May of this year. Well, that's not bad, May, because I started in May as well. So I'm coming up, of course, on my third month. Um, and I really want to do it. Bye, Chris. I really want to do it before the holidays. I heard like it's hard to get a appointment during the holidays, because you know people go on vacation and all that stuff. So I'm done with my, like, obviously visitation. Well, I guess I'm done with like the nutritionist in my 4 months. And when am I done? I'm done actually on my birthday, which is August 30th. So they'll send all my information down August 30th, and then I believe you have about, your insurance has about 30 months to get back. 30 months, wow. 30 days to get back with a denial or an approval. Um, so yeah, I'm hoping to get a date, hopefully in October. I'm gonna ask my the nurse or whoever I speak to Friday if I can have like like a temp date, like if I'll have a date, because I do want to tell my manager like as soon as possible. Hey, Shar, I do want to tell my manager as soon as possible. Yeah, I don't really want to have it before. I mean, I'm moving in August, so I just want to be at least a month in my apartment before my new apartment before I actually have the surgery. So I would say, oh yeah, I would say October. So the whole, so what am I trying to say? So my process is only 4 months, but I want, I really want to give myself 6 months, only because I have other things going on too. Yeah, I'm moving within Philly. I'm literally, yeah, I'm literally like in the same area. It's just a bigger place, and I'm moving into a bigger, like a two-bedroom. Right now I'm in a one-bedroom, and I'm moving into a two-bedroom. I'm so hyped, thanks, Sean. Like finally, I've been in this place. I started out as a studio in this building, and then I went into a one-bedroom. So now I'm going into a two-bedroom. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like make sure I'm settled and all that stuff, and then I think I'm gonna have my mom come down for like the first week just to like watch Jabari and stuff. And then Dean is gonna be there as well. Yep, Jabari is getting his own room. Um, but yeah, I think I'm gonna have my mom come down the first week, and then I think I'm only gonna take off 2 weeks, either 10 days or 2 weeks, um, roughly around there. It matters how my healing is, and I watch a lot of people that had the surgery, and everybody heals differently. I've seen people that are still like out of it within 2 weeks. So I'm hoping I'm hoping I'm hoping to be good because I've seen people back to normal and back to work within 3 to 5 days, for real. So everybody heals differently, and then I see people still in the hospital after 4 days. So, like I said, I don't know what the anesthesia and what the medicine is going to do to me. I know I probably will stop taking the medicine probably 3 to 5 days before I go back to work, just because I'm not really big on pain meds. I know after having my son, I didn't take pain meds like that, even in the hospital. I'm over my job, so I want to take off as long as I can. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't want. I just don't want to take too much off. I have like I'm a banker, so like I have goals and all that stuff. So I definitely want to like stay on the roll with that. Plus, I'm like sitting down 95% of the time, 98% of the time, I'm sitting down. There's no like heavy lifting except for like when somebody wants like a change order or something like that. So I probably won't deal with any change for like the first, I'm gonna say 6 weeks. For the first month to six, for the first month to 2 months, I probably won't deal with any change. Excuse me, because I'm not trying to, like pull anything or anything like that. But I'm really excited to like, um, not really be focused, but like follow a plan that I know is gonna work if I follow the plan. Like the people I watch on YouTube that has gotten weight loss surgery, I have not seen any like the only success, the only bad success I see with weight loss surgery are those that don't follow what their doctor said. I don't know why it was so hard for me to say that. But everybody that follows what the doctor says, they tend to do okay. You know what I mean? I know there's times when like I've watched and they're like they can't like drink or they can't get food down, and those times that's not when you're not following the doctor's orders. That's just like a complication that you tend to be having. But I see like a lot of people try to like eat regular after like a week or two, or get super full, or start to eat like juicy foods and all that stuff, and honestly don't realize how sensitive their stomach is. And I know I'm gonna have my ups and downs, and I know I'm gonna have my dumping phase, and times hopefully I do not throw up. That's like my biggest thing. But I think what's really gonna help me are those little like measuring cups. um, they regain and disappear down the line. Yeah, that's how I feel too. I feel as if The sleeve, yes, it's gonna work for the first like yo, Shar, I had Chinese food yesterday. No. When did I have Chinese food, Shar? Today's Monday, Shar, I had Chinese food yesterday. Huh. But anyway, I know I can't have Chinese food anymore. I'm so sad. Hi, Bubbles. All is well. Right, Char, like really cold turkey, like it's, it's like over with. Like I cannot eat it anymore. Um, I'm really trying to cut back on a lot of stuff anyway. I took a detox yesterday. I used Cinepods. It's like basically like the smooth move tea. If you guys ever heard of that. And I've been like going to the bathroom all day today, and then I decided to have seafood today, and I don't know. I think I'm allergic to seafood or something because it always gives me like it always makes me go to the bathroom now, and it's really like shellfish. Shellfish really makes me go to the bathroom. I think I'm allergic. I don't know. But shrimp doesn't make me do that. Salmon doesn't make me do that. Well, no. Is shrimp a shellfish? I don't know. But every time I eat like crabs, it's usually just crabs, like Dungeness crabs or Dungeness crabs or snow crab legs, anything like that. Yo, my stomach like be hurting. Lobster, not really. I don't know. It's something about crabs that like my stomach just does not like. Um, I never had crawfish. No, I'm lying. I did have crawfish before. I don't really like it though. But yeah, maybe because the shrimp, not saying, I don't know. Shit, I don't know. I don't want to get into that situation. But I had it today and my stomach was just like, for it. Um, it's so hot in here. I turned off the AC so I can make this video. I'm like so hot. Look, I can even prove that I had Chinese food yesterday because I still have Jabari's fortune cookie message right here. Answer just what your heart promotes you. So yeah, I'm very excited. If you guys just came into the live, I'm basically just talking about, well, in this video was about my sleep apnea kit. I got the nose thing, and then I have one thing to put around my chest, and then I have the other thing to put around my belly button, my waist area, and then I have the pulse thing, and it's like a watch and the pulse thing. So I have to wear all of that tonight. He wrote, well, he asked me what time I usually go to sleep, like 10:30. I was like, yeah. So he was like, you can start it like at 11. So I was like, okay. So that's probably around the time I'm gonna put it on. I might even put it on sooner. I mean, if you guys have any more questions, literally, I have not had 5 people in a live for like 5 months probably. So if you guys have any questions, I'm gonna woke up my damn self. Hold on, y'all. I got too excited. You guys can see that this is what my phone is on. Oh, that is so sad. And then I have some lotion holding everything up. Damn, I'm back. So anyway, like I was saying, if you guys have any questions regarding my weight loss surgery, um, I have some time so I can catch you guys up. Just let me know, what your question is. If you haven't seen my other videos and, want to know why I'm doing it or the process, what I have to eat, stuff like that, let me know. Otherwise, I'm getting off this live. No, I really didn't know. But, yeah, let me know. Side note, I think I'm going to leave my hair in twists until my birthday. So a little bit over a month. Not these twists. Like, yes, I'm going to take these twists out. The only one that looks really, really bad is this one right here. Like, this was, like, this should be down a lot more. Yeah. I don't know when I get my surgery, Bubbles. I'm not sure yet. But I'm done with everything August 30th, which is my birthday. That is my last meeting, and it's early in the morning. It's at 8:30 in the morning, and after like they get all of your information, they actually send it out that day. And your insurance, well, my insurance has 30 days to approve me or decline me. So I have until what? I have until, let me think. I have until what, September 30th to hear back from the insurance. Hopefully they approve me like within a week. I'm hoping within a week or two, just so that they can schedule me like in October. And I don't care when in October. It can be October 31st. I don't care. I just want to get in before the holidays. Hey mommy and four. If you guys just came into the live, make sure you guys thumbs up this video. It really helps. Please, please, please. And if you guys want to, you guys can share this video just so that we can get like a bigger conversation going. But what was I saying? Damn, I forgot. Oh, so yeah, your insurance has 30 days to approve you or decline you. But I want to know if I can get like a date sooner, like a temp date. I was talking to a few people that have had weight loss surgery that I followed on Instagram. And I was saying like, did you guys get a date? Dom, what's up? Okay, in the live. Um, I was trying to see if like I can get a date before I even, before, like, some places you can get a date prior to surgery, like when they're available and shit like that. So I'm hoping I can get a surgery date like this Friday. I'm hoping so. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I've lost 50 pounds so far, and I still need to lose. Oh, that is awesome. Dom, my son is knocked out, like right next to me, and he's moving like crazy. He's all sweating because I turned the ACL. When did you get your surgery, Bubbles? Or maybe I should call you Butterfly because Bubbles is kind of like weird. Thanks, Dom. My my subscribers are definitely not like consistent. I have like a lot of silent subscribers. Like I've noticed ever since I stopped doing like my shout out lives and my um my smaller support groups and all that shit. A lot of my subscribers like they didn't unsubscribe, but they got like silent, if you know what I mean. Shit, I don't know what I did. But what was I about to say? I forgot. I have really bad memory. It's crazy that like I didn't know so many people or a few of my subscribers that watch me actually got weight loss surgery. Like it's just like so crazy. When you guys comment in my videos after I post and you're like, yo, I got weight loss surgery, and I'm like, damn, would have never known. I did not get surgery. I just started exercising, mainly power walking and eating cardio. Well, that's awesome that you were able to do that and lose weight and get rid of your sleep apnea. That is really, really good. I hope I'm able to even sleep. Well, as long as it's cool in the room, I should be able to sleep. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to sleep. Oh, I was talking about my hair. I'm gonna keep my hair. I don't know why I was going through dreads. I'm gonna keep my hair in twists, only because I heard when you get weight loss surgery, like your hair falls out. And I know when I had my son, like my temples fell out a lot. So I'm really trying to like, and I want to cut my hair anyway. That would be like an awesome reason to cut my hair. Plus, it's like hot as hell. It is super hot. So I'm gonna keep my hair in twists. I'm gonna redo these twists Friday, probably after my appointment. Um, and I love the length. Like I love shoulder length hair. Like I wish my hair was this long. I mean, my hair, as you can see, is a lot longer than the twist. But yeah, I wish. Look how long my hair is. I wish my hair was this long, like as long as the twist. Like this, so cute. Anyway. Oh, of course. I mean, I hate when people think that getting the weight loss surgery is like the easy way out. Like, trust me, it's hard. Like, especially when The main reason I really didn't want to get weight loss surgery is because I didn't want to not eat some of my favorite foods again. But then again, I don't have the discipline to where I can say no to the foods. Like I always say, oh, I'm not gonna eat Chinese food this week, and then I still eat it. But for me, I feel like I need something and I need a tool to actually stop me from eating. I mean, you can say like, oh, your spouse helps you out with motivation. Like you're gonna do what you want to do. You're an adult, you know what I mean? So I really feel as like this tool will really help me. If you guys, watch my videos, you know I love to work out. You know I love healthy foods. But I always talk about I do eat takeout as well. And with the weight loss surgery, there's no way I'm gonna be able to eat takeout. And if I do eat takeout, I was telling Dean, I eat I get chicken, I get shrimp and chicken with broccoli and mixed with pork fried rice. And I was saying literally when I get that, um, I'll probably only be able to eat like one thing of shrimp, one thing of chicken, one thing of broccoli, and maybe a spoon of rice, and that's it. Maybe not even that much. So I was just like, it's just crazy. But like I said, if we did order Chinese food, it would be a waste for me to get it because you can't eat none of that stuff. So your hair is super long. I just started my natural hair journey. Yeah, I cut my hair a few times. Um, this is probably like 4 years of growth. I'll say. I think I started this at 20. I'm gonna say 25. No, I'm lying. It was like 23. No, it was, I don't even know. I think it was 23. So 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So this is 5 years of growth, and I don't think I've cut. I don't think I've cut it in between. Maybe I had. Oh, I did cut my hair. I cut my hair. I think I cut my hair when I was. So this is about 4 years of growth. Um, my son really helped me a lot when I was pregnant. Grow my hair out. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you can really see like how long my hair is because the twist really isn't doing me justice only because like I have a lot of shrinkage. So and my hair is not even in the frame. Well, I guess after a while the bell stopped working. I reset it. Yo, that happens all the time. I feel like a lot of the YouTubers that I watch don't even come up on my like on my videos, especially because my son, my son subscribes to like all those kids stuff on my phone when he has my phone. So that's and they post like every single day. I feel like, but if you go live, those tend to show up first before the video. So like Dom, that's why I've been in your live like the last 2 3 days, only because I've seen it first on my shit, so I was able to go ahead and realize we talking in there. What was I about to see? When I get sad or have anxiety, that's when I want to eat. So I have to try to do other things. You do what is best for you. Don't let other people try to come in and poison your thoughts. It's your life. I 100% agree with that. I feel like with weight loss surgery, especially, people have like such a negative attitude towards it, and that's probably why. I mean, it is a big topic right now, but it's very sheltered as well. A lot of people don't talk about when they have weight loss surgery. You know, when people ask, "Oh my God, you lost so much weight," and you just say, "I've been eating right and working out." You know what I mean? It is what it is, and it's not like you don't want to talk about it, but a lot of people honestly don't respect it. But then again, they want to respect getting a boob job or getting some fucking implants in their butt or getting lipo or getting their nose done, all this dumb shit. But when you want to do something that specifically, I know that's not the word, but for your health, it's like, oh my God, why are you getting this done? But then again, when you're getting these ass shots, that's horrible. When you're going somewhere out of the country and getting this work done, and then you come back to the country and you're all sick and shit, and your ass is about to fall into your fucking feet, like that's okay, and that's like, oh my God, oh my, that's crazy. But when you're getting weight loss surgery, it's just like the worst thing. I don't know. Honestly, I haven't told a lot of people besides YouTube, and like I said, a lot of people don't watch my YouTube, such as my family and my friends. My family and my friends, of course, look at my Facebook, and they look at my Instagram, so that's why I kind of shied away from talking about. Honestly, I haven't been on Instagram a lot anyway. Um, I post maybe a picture. I post maybe a picture once a month on my Instagram, but I'm always on my Insta stories. Like that's one thing I do. Like I do love Insta stories. I'm probably on there 2 to 5 times, like 3 to 5 times a day for real. I'm not gonna front. Maybe there's one day I'm not on there, but usually I'm always on my Insta stories. But yeah, I don't. Oh, I almost dropped my damn phone again. Hold on. Yeah, that's really my thoughts as well. Like I'm honestly just keeping it to myself. Of course, I told my mom and my closest friends, literally like 3 to 5 people, like 5 people I told. I had short hair for 20 years, and 5 years ago I started cutting it, and now it's oh, you stopped cutting it. Yeah, my hair goes really fast. Um, I said I'm either gonna dread my hair or I'm gonna cut it. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, it's so annoying. But I just surround myself with a lot of positivity, and sometimes being positive is like talking to yourself and not talking to anyone else. And if you want to do it, you know, best for you. Like you're not doing it, and I feel like the people that are doing it, like for the wrong reasons, are the people that fail. Like I'm really trying to get better with my health, and I've known, I've lost weight before. If you guys, been following me for a while, I've lost up to like 70 pounds before. Because my highest weight has always been 278, but like growing up, because I was like 278 in high school, and then I got down to 240s, and I was there for like 2 to 3 years, and then I was like in the 220s for a little bit, and then I would jump back up to the 240s, and now ever since having my son, he'll be three, almost three. Um, he'll almost be three. I've been like in the high 250s, low 260s. Like that's where I can't get out of. So I don't know why I told you guys that. What was my point? I don't know. Yep, I just lost it. Sorry. Thought it was gonna be something good, and I literally just lost that point. I don't even know. Anyway, I know I've always been a big girl, and I'm just like sick of it. And when I was smaller, I felt so good. And it's not even the fact that oh, thank you, girl. It's not even the fact that like you get smaller people get recognized, because that is hella not true. That is so not true. Big girls get recognized all the time, especially a confident big girl. You know what I mean? I know I'm only 27, but there's been years like 20, from 20 to 24, where in the summertime I'm wearing only like short sleeve shirts and jeans and leggings and all that stuff, and I'm like, no, like hell no. I went I recently like started wearing like dresses again and shorts and all that stuff, and I'm just like, there's no way that like no. And honestly, that came from like other women for real, and learning to love yourself, and taking more time for yourself and stuff like that. But yeah, I was definitely one of those girls that didn't want to wear like bright colors and all that stuff. I was very simple, and I definitely shied away a lot, but I don't know. And I sadly I still got noticed and all that stuff. So like I said, that's not really the thing for me, is to lose weight and feel, not feel better about myself, but be more noticed, I guess you can say. Because the only thing I can say about losing weight is I probably will shop more, but I'm still gonna be super cheap. I'm not, and it's not like I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna embrace the style that I like a lot more. I love thrifting, like thrift shopping for sweaters. Well, usually I always go for like jackets and cardigans and sweaters and stuff like that, and that's only because that's the only stuff I can fit. But I love like Buffalo Exchange, and I love Plato's Closet. I love the Salvation Army. I love the Goodwill. But honestly, it is super hard to find nice pieces in there when you're a big girl. Just keeping it real. So that's one thing I'm gonna love, and it's not even in those thrift shops. That's everywhere. Like I would love to go into a store
and not have to be in like the one rack of plus size and just shop everywhere. You know what I mean? That's one thing that I can't wait for. Um, so yeah, that's just how I feel. Like I don't really think I'm gonna be going out any more than I was, or that I am now. Um, Actually, I don't really go out much, and that's something that me and Dean are trying to do more now as a family. Now that Jabari's older, and me and him are trying to work on each other. Like we're just trying to, go out more as a family. But I might go out like once every other month. I went out this weekend, or no, I went out last weekend, and they want my friends want to go out this weekend as well. And I probably won't because I just went out last weekend. Like I'm definitely not the type to go out, multiple weekends like that. Even if I did have somebody watching my son, I just when I get there, I'm just like blah. Like I was supposed to go to a club with my friends, and that shit was so corny, and I'm so happy we left. And then me and my homegirl, we just went bar hopping, and it was just so fun. Just to like sit, chat, and have a good drink, and not like I don't know, be bombarded by a whole bunch of young guys. You know what I mean? And even at the bar, I understand you can be bombarded, but it wasn't even that type of thing. It doesn't matter what size we are. We should be able to dress and look cute. Yeah, I definitely understand that, but you should already know, or I know that plus size clothing. Number one, it's a lot more expensive. Number two, it's like I don't know if they don't make enough of it, but like if you like that bathing suit and you don't get it right then and there, in like a week or two, that junk is going to be sold out, and it takes a while for them to restock. I feel like a lot of the, Ashley Stewart, I don't think I've ever bought anything from Ashley Stewart, Lane Bryant, The Avenue, like stuff like that. Like all their shit looks the same for real, for real. Now I can give it up to yeah, I don't go through everything. Lay down. Lay down, lay down. I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna go back to sleep. I really like the clearance section in most stores, but I feel like when you look into clearance, a lot of the clothes tend to stop at like size 12, or they tend to have like an abundance of those. Like, okay, let's say if they have a size 18 or a size 20, it's like one pair of jeans. But because usually when I'm looking for clothes, I tend to filter the clothes to where it's my size, and I feel like it's really like a page of clothing. But if you're a size like 10 and under, I feel like there's more of a selection. I don't know. I'm super cheap, so yeah. But like I said, I'm definitely not a shopper. Like the clothes I wear, I've had them for years. I'm talking about at least 3 to 4 years. Like I keep my clothes for a very long time. Yeah, I keep my clothes for a very long time. And I would say the struggle was real more like when I was in high school, and that's probably because I didn't know like my style. I guess I'm 47 years old, so like 20 years ago they did not have anything cute for us to like. Yeah, I feel you. Um, I don't know, and I don't know, but I mean they're definitely getting better. They're trying to have more of a selection for bigger women. Um,
And we have women out here nowadays that are promoting it as well, which definitely helps, I think. Um, so yeah, I'm excited for weight loss surgery. I still want to be a bigger girl. I remember when they asked me what what they say. They asked me what's my goal weight. That's something that they asked me, and I said I want to be 100 pounds down from my highest weight, which was 284. So I would, my goal weight is that my goal weight at first was to be in the 190s, but that's like so close to 200. But then again, like some women just look good at like 200, 210. My comfortable weight when I was losing weight was like 210, 213. Like I really looked good and I looked small. I still had like the pud, my stomach, but I didn't care. Like I don't think I'm gonna get like the whole. Well, I'm saying this now, but I don't personally think I'm gonna get any plastic surgery done, especially because I do want to have more kids. But I don't care about stretch marks and I don't care about stretch marks and like a stomach, like a little bit of a stomach and stuff like that. Like if I'm sitting down, well, if I'm sitting down, my stomach isn't like all over anyway. But still, like I don't really care about anything like that. Lane Bryant is expensive as hell, very expensive with their same color clothing. Like all their clothing is like tan, navy, black, burgundy, and maybe some red. And that's when I used to go like years ago. But I definitely think I picked up some bras from there. That is another thing. Oh my God. When I tell you, well, I know there's places you get bomb bras though, but I'm super cheap, like I said, and I always tend to lean more towards sports bras. But once I get to like a nice, like wherever the weight I'm gonna be at, I cannot wait to buy a bra. Like I cannot wait. And now that I'm moving, um, what are we going into? So we're going to be going into fall, winter. I think majority of all my summer clothes I'm going to throw away, well, get rid of, only because I'm not going to be able to fit them next summer. So, I'm going to keep a few pieces just for like before and after purposes. But that's probably going to be like 2 or 3 pieces that I'm going to keep. But everything else, I'm probably going to let go of because there's no sense in keeping it. My mom, she's a lot smaller than me, but she's still like a heavier woman as well, and she's shaped different than me. Like I'm big all over, she's more like top heavy, and well, we have probably the same boot size, but she's more big on the midsection, so she can fit some of my clothes. We're both probably the size 18, but it just fits differently. Um, so I'll probably give her some of my clothes, but for the most part, I'm probably gonna get rid of a lot of my clothes. I do like oversized stuff, so some of like my sweaters and stuff like that I'm gonna keep. But majority of the clothes I'm probably, and like I said, I do not have a lot of clothes like that. Like I don't. And I don't think I'm gonna have to really go shopping for clothes until I get like into the 220s, and that should be like a few months down the road. Like that would be like what 5 months out. I don't know, because you never know how much weight you lose, you never know how fast it's gonna be. And that's another thing. I hope that you watch everybody that got weight loss surgery, but I don't want to compare myself to them because I might lose weight a lot faster than them. I might lose weight a lot slower than them. The one thing I do know is everything my doctor says I'm going to follow because I don't want to be throwing up at work or throwing up at home or like really really weak or getting dehydrated or have to go into the emergency room. Like I just want to follow everything my doctor says. Um, I don't want to be like I know it's gonna be hard because you can't eat like for months, not months, but like you have to do everyone's pre-op diet is different, but my pre-op diet I actually can eat food, but it's not the foods that I want to eat. Like I'm on a restrictive diet. It's just not all liquids like other diets, but what was I gonna say? I have the 2 weeks before surgery, and then after surgery, I believe I'm on like, the 2 week liquid diet, and then 2 week soft food diet, which really isn't food. So, yeah. It's just like you're not really getting what you like or what you're used to
for a few weeks.
Right? They say dehydration after surgery feels like death. Yeah. People forget that sex goddess, like, back in the day, she was really a size 16. Yeah, like, I do not, sorry, I have gum on my hand. I do not want to get, like, really, really low. And it's funny because I was a size 14, and I was about 214. I wasn't in the 220s, but I would say I was definitely in the teens at a size 14. And then I tried to get into a size 12 when I was like in my teens, and it kind of fit, but then it kind of didn't fit. So, like I said, I just want to get into like a size 10, 12. Right now I'm a size 18. So like 10 would be like perfect. I'm not trying to be no size 0, no size 2. I still want some meat on my bones. I still want my belly. Um, yeah, I just want to be like have some cushion to where I'm not so close to 100 and um, 200 pounds. You know what I mean? Especially when I have when I have more kids, I don't want to be like getting up to 240 and 250 and stuff like that because honestly, like that's depressing, especially when you just have weight loss surgery. And if I do get to when I do get to like the 170s and 180s, that's when I do plan on having another kid. And even if because with the Bari, I gained 35 pounds, which is a healthy weight for someone that's a normal size. When you're overweight, obese, they tell you that you shouldn't gain more than 15 to 20 pounds. I mean, 30 to 35 isn't going to kill you, but I mean, that's a lot of weight on you. And I had Jabari, and within the first 2 weeks, I lost 12 pounds. So, like, water retention, his weight, your blood flow, your swelling, a lot of that goes down within the first 2 weeks. So, I'm hoping, like, when I have a kid, not to get over 220 pounds. Like, if I'm 180, that's 40 pounds right there. So that's my goal, is not to get over 220. And like I said, my happy weight was 213. So just a whole bunch of numbers. I'm just chatting because you guys are still talking to me and you guys are still up. It's not that late. I do need to put this machine on soon. I tried not to take a nap today so that I can actually go to sleep tonight. So hopefully I do. It is super hot in my room. I haven't had my AC on for an hour. I think that's probably why I'm kind of loud, but that's probably why my son is hot. So, yeah. If you guys think of me seeing butterflies, if you guys think of any other questions, definitely put it down in the comments and I'll be sure to answer it. But I'm going to go. Hope you guys have a good night. Bye, guys.